Hello students, now we will start our discussion about uniform accelerated motion. As we know that the acceleration acting on the object during motion is constant, so when this object is moving along any straight line, then the graph plotted between the time and the acceleration will be a straight line. This graph plotting between the acceleration and the time represents the uniform accelerated motion. In uniform accelerated motion, the speed of the object is continuously increases with respect to time, but with a constant rate. So that constant rate of the increment in the velocity, that is known as the acceleration, that can be expressed as dv by dt. It means rate of change of velocity of the object with respect to the time. And from integrating it, we easily get what will be the value of v, that is u plus at. This is the first equation of the kinematics. Okay. Now, what will be the plot between v and t when object is moving under uniform acceleration? So, if we plot a graph between v and t, then we know that with respect to time, the object increases its velocity continuously with a constant rate. Suppose that if at t equal to 0, object has a velocity of u, then after time t, it attains a magnitude of the velocity v. Then we know that when time increases, then velocity is also increases because object is under uniform acceleration. So the plot between the time and acceleration will be a straight line, and that can be expressed by this line. So this line provides the graph or plot between the velocity and the time. This is the Vt graph for uniform accelerated motion. This is Vt graph for uniform accelerated motion, and this is the At graph for the uniform accelerated motion. If the acceleration is non-uniform, then the plot of the A and T will not be linear. So also the velocity time graph is not will be the linear. So they can be turned either if the acceleration increases with respect to time, then this line goes along the vertical direction or velocity axis. But if the velocity decreases continuously, it means when the magnitude of the acceleration is decreases, then the slope of the graph decreases, and the velocity time axis goes downwards or becoming parallel towards the time axis. Okay. So this is all about the uniform accelerated motion and different types of numerical problem which have been seen by us earlier. Now we are going to describe how we can derive all the three kinematic equations with the help of graph. So suppose that if we plot a graph Vt, and in which an object starts its motion with a uniform speed u and attains a speed v after time t, then the plot of the Vt graph will be like this. So suppose that this is the intersecting line of the Vt graph, and object starts its motion from any point A, at which the object attains a speed that is have a value of u, and object attains a velocity v after time t. Then as we want to calculate the total change in the speed of the object, that is v minus u, that can be equal to the acceleration multiplied by the time. So from here we can rewrite it as v equal to u plus at. This is the first kinematic equation. If we want to derive the second kinematic equation, then we have to put the value of s, and we know that the total displacement created by the object, that will be equal to the area swapped between the Vt graph. So area swept between the VT graph that can be expressed or is splitted into two different areas. First is the quadrilateral and second one is the triangle. So area of this quadrilateral, that is area of this rectangle, will be equal to u multiplied by t, that is ut, plus the area of this triangle, that is half of base into height. Half of base means t into height. Height means v minus u. If we put the value of v from here, then we get u plus at minus u, and u will be cancelled, ut plus half at square. This is the value of the displacement created by the object, and this one is the second kinematic equation. Now if we want to calculate or derive the third kinematic equation from this graph or with the help of this graph, then we again put the value of the area or value of the displacement created by the object. We know that the displacement created by object, that will be equal to the area swept between the VT graph. So that can be expressed as the area between the parallel sides of this quadrilateral. Okay, this quadrilateral can be considered as a trapezium. So this displacement can be considered as the area of the trapezium, that can be expressed as half of the sum of the parallel side, that is v plus u. This is the parallel side multiplied by the perpendicular distance between the parallel side, that is t. If we eliminate t from here, with the help of the formula t equal to v minus u by a, so we easily get the value of t replaced by v minus u by a. So s equal to half of the product of the v plus u and v minus u will be equal to v square minus u square divided by a. So from here, rearranging it, we get 2as equal to v square minus u square, and v square becomes u square plus 2as. This is the third kinematic equation, which we will easily obtain from the graph method. Okay, this is all about the derivation of the kinematic equation from the graph, the VT graph. So different types of numerical problems you can solve with the help of these equations, and now tomorrow we will discuss the different properties based on the motion, that is relative motion and motion, non-uniform accelerated motion.